Hello YouTube, so today I'm going to do a quick little video of my Five Below $10 solar panel power bank. You may have seen another video on my channel of this power bank, but what happened was I took it down because I wanted to do a better video and show it outside in the sun getting sunlight. So I have it right now outside. We're going to go and bring it into the sunlight real quick, and I'm going to show you how it works. You can kind of see this a little bit better. In the other video you couldn't barely see that information. I can see it way better now. So it's about a 500 milliamp hour battery. It took my other phone that I use as a remote control for my Roku TV from 30 to 50%, and it dropped it down to two lights. So let's just go bring it into the sunlight real quick. I'm sitting outside right now, but I gotta pick everything up so that I don't have somebody come outside and sit on it or step on it. Right. So here we go, coming outside right now, and you can see the green light is on and it is charging. Now I thought the lights were supposed to flash with this thing on in the sun, but there's the full sunlight right there. So yeah, it works very well. I kind of wish I lived in the front here because you get better sunlighting all day long, but that's not the case. I live in the back of the building, so I'm not going to get good sunlight in the back of the building until nighttime. But yeah, this is it right here. We're going to take my little dog, since I'm out here doing a test and letting him go to the bathroom, to the doggy park real quick, and we're going to go over there, and we're going to sit in the very, very bright sunlight over there at the doggy park real quick, and we're going to see how that works. So stay tuned. Alrighty guys, I've walked over to my complex dog park now, and we're going to see how this thing fares in the sun. And boy, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the green light is on and it is charging up fairly decently here. So give me a second. I'm going to clip the clip onto it. And see if I can clip the clip onto the fence. I'm going to hang on the fence there for a second. And we'll see how it fares hanging on the fence right here. If I can get the hang, there we go. So here we go. This is what you would do with it, like at a campsite or something. You'd hang it on a wall or hang it on a fence. It doesn't include this strap, and it doesn't include this carabiner clip. I just had it separate in my house, so I'm not going to include it. Although it does include this cable, this micro USB cable, and this thing is finicky. I noticed it only likes its cable that it came with. It doesn't like any other cables. So I'm trying to match it up here. Yeah, so these two cables, this cable is what it came, you can't really see it, so this cable is what it came with, and the only thing it likes to charge off of. It won't charge off of anything else but the sun or this cable. Sorry if you can't see it, I can't really see in the sun right now, it's really extremely bright. But this is it here. This is the unit itself, as you can clearly see. It's not boosted at any. I think it would have to sit out here for a couple of hours just to boost it. The sun is basically pretty much over there at this point. Back there is where my apartment is. Right there is where we were in the beginning. Back there is where my apartment is. Back there is not going to get a lot of sun. Fairly a lot of sun. But as you can tell here, this is getting decent amount of sunlight. Enough sunlight to at least for a couple of hours until the sun goes down, keep it charged. So when I take it to my dad's camp that we go to sometime during the year, I'd be able to take this. I'd be able to just leave it sitting there. There's a radio inside of a solar radio that the camp has that sits next to it sits in the kitchen window. So that when it rains, it doesn't get wet or anything when we lock up the camp. It doesn't get stolen or anything. I'm thinking maybe of putting this by the camp radio. I'm not 100% sure where I want to put this. It's waterproof to a point where it can get wet when it rains, but you don't want to submerge this in a pool. My guess is that when I go to the public pool nearby, I can leave this sitting on top of my bag and put my phone in my bag, and I can run this thing all day through the sun. It took my remote control phone, the one I turned into a Roku remote, since my Roku remote broke. It took it from 30 to 50%. So I'm thinking I can at least use the Roku phone. It's not a Roku phone, but the Android phone that I have for my Roku TV. Turn that into a phone, use it, fall asleep with it, and then plug it into this, and then charge it up. Am I going to rely on this for a daily use charger? Yes, I am. You can plug it into the wall, and you can charge it up. So I am going to go to work. I will be taking this to work with me. I will charge it up, and I'll take it to work. I'll leave it in my locker, but I'll charge it up, take it to work, and let my phone just do its thing at work. And then when I get out of work, I'll see, or when I go on break, I'll see where my phone's at, and I'll plug this in on break. And then what I will do is I will then leave it, not charge it up, leave it, put it back in my locker, and then I will, at the end of my shift, figure out where the battery life is on my phone, and then plug this back in, and then see where this takes it. Right now, I don't give this a good rating because I got one of these phone chargers Tuesday, I want to say, this week on Tuesday, and the weekend, Father's Day weekend, the Tuesday before Father's Day, and this thing exploded on me. This side of it bursted open, and the battery puffed up. So that could have been a defect. I don't know. This thing is supposed to be made to withstand sitting here in the hot sun all day, and not burn, not melt, not puff up. But I will come back after a year of using this and let you guys know how this thing fares. I do want to do a year worth of video with it. What I want to actually do, I really wish that I went to Five Below before camp. I didn't realize Five Below sells these now. I would have gone to camp on Memorial Day weekend with one of these if I knew Five Below sold these, but I didn't know at the time because the one at the mall, the Five Below at the mall does not have any of these right now, but the other two Five Belows that I went to in town do have these right now. So it's just a matter of what does your Five Below have, if anything, at this point. So I didn't know for Memorial Day weekend that my Five Belows had these. I didn't think they had them because when I went to look, they didn't have them at the mall, but they had them pretty much. They have these out in the open, out in the wild now. So again, the carabiner clip is not included in the little strap thing. This little army strap thing I have is not included, but it does include this cable, the micro USB cable. It is finicky with the cable that it uses. I would buy a Five Below cable at Five Below if you can find one, and just pair it with the Five Below one, due to the fact that it is just finicky and it doesn't like any other chargers. I don't know if it was because of the way I was plugging it in. I don't know if it's because, the chargers were weak or whatnot, but it liked this one. This one was made for it, came with it, made for it. Has no problems. So, alright guys, well just wanted to do a quick review of this here. Sorry about all the distractions that we get when you're outside in the public area. Wanted to do a quick review of this phone charger, show it to you guys. I can't do a significant review of it yet. I have to take it to camp at least and leave it outside. What I wanted to do when I take it to camp next time is I'm going to hang it up outside where I see where we get significant amount of sun. What I will do is when my dad turns the generator on inside the cabin, I will plug it in. Well, I will plug it in before I leave for camp, and then have it run off the one charge it gets the night before we leave for camp. And then I will leave this thing hanging up outside for the remainder of camp. So I will try it, and I will see how this thing fares sitting outside. I know with the combination of plugging the radio we have at camp into the wall and plugging it into the sun in the window in the kitchen, that the radio does work. It is always getting a charge. It's always charged. What's nice about that is that they leave it there 24/7, 365. So it's just there as an emergency radio, so it's always collecting sunlight. So the battery's always charged no matter what. So this might be a fair test to see with the radio, does it work or not at camp. If the radio can get battery charge out of it, I'm sure this can. But I'm not sure because, I haven't been able to use this yet. I left it in the car for about an hour, and it got from no power at all to a blinking little blinky light. So I don't know. This is only at 2 lights right now. As you can clearly see, it's only at 2 lights right now. So I really don't know how this is going to fare, but we'll see. So this has just been the Five Below $5 power bank, or $10, sorry, Five Below $10 power bank. They upped the price on it. Be careful when you get this. Definitely bring it back if the battery's puffed up. Just show them, hey, my battery puffed up on me. Can I have another one? Let me have another one if I can. And just get another one from Five Below if the battery does puff up. But do keep in mind, these batteries will puff up. I don't know what happened to mine. Mine was defective, so maybe defective in shipping or something. I don't know, but alright guys, just wanted to give you my results of this. This isn't really going to be like keep it on your balcony and keep it charged. I will try to keep it on my balcony. I will try to keep it like hanging on my balcony just to see if this does collect any sunlight with the little carabiner clip. I don't know if it's going to or not, but it's not waterproof to the point where I can leave it on my balcony because there's like a gushing water when it rains, a waterfall when it rains on my balcony, so I can't really keep it clipped on to my balcony like I want to. But I'll do a test with it. I'll come back, let's say in a month or two, so like actually August or September, I'll come back with another video. I also want to bring this to the Great New York State Fair this year when I go to the New York State Fair. I'm going to a Syracuse Mets baseball game this in July, so I will take this to the Syracuse Mets baseball game in July, and I will take this to the Great New York State Fair here in New York State, and then I will give my final review in September on this to let you guys, not final, but my next review on this in September to let you know how it worked at the baseball game and how it worked at the Great New York State Fair. Because I'm sure this thing, my phone's not going to last all day at the fair, and I'm sure it's not going to last at the baseball game either. Alright guys, just wanted to give my review on this thing so far. It does work. It is fairly decent. Go ahead and get yours. Just be careful of puffing batteries because the battery that I had puffed up and the last one I had on this puffed up didn't work. So just be aware. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I don't really do videos on this channel. I just do random videos. Don't expect a video every single week or every day. I'm not one of those YouTubers who YouTube for money. I don't have Patreon or anything. I don't really care for any of that. I just do this for fun, just because I want to upload videos. So don't expect a video. You may see long stretches of no video, and then you'll see a video every once in a while. So, alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.